We have another lost child. Actually, we don't have a lost child. We have a lost parent or friend who brought young Natalia Ayala, who's 9 years old. Natalia Ayala is over at our lost and found area, so she's not lost. That's our L-39 Albatros of careers in aviation. We'll tell you about them in just a second. But there's a person named Shavin, I think it is, or Sharon, and I can't pronounce your last name. I'm sorry, I just cannot. SZW.
You might want to also stop by the Light Rock 105 booth and pick up a free children's book, courtesy of Verizon. Plus, enter to win tickets for your favorite concerts coming up this summer. From Light Rock 105.
They're awesome.
Take a look to your right. You see a beautiful airplane approaching from the right. That's the L-39 Albatros of careers in aviation as he keeps the nose nailed to a point out on the horizon and rolls around that point. That's Bill Rowland, call sign Baru, former naval aviator. Actually, not former naval aviator. Over 2,000 hours in the F/A-18 Hornet, because he's still a naval aviator flying with the Navy Reserves. But not at the moment. He's flying for a fine group called Careers in Aviation. Proudly sponsored by Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, the world's leader in aviation and aerospace higher education, with campuses in Daytona Beach, Florida, Prescott, Arizona, and extended campuses in many other cities. Here's a second pass as he pulls the nose on up through the long, delirious, burning blue of the Rhode Island sky. Up and up he goes, and on up over the top. Full power on. He only gets about 8,000 pounds of thrust out of this single turbofan engine in an airplane that weighs 9,000 pounds. But with that full roll on top, he now accelerates, headed toward the center of the earth as he comes down the backside of the inside loop. Up into the vertical once again, the nose continuing to track through the vertical and on around. As we mentioned, Baru is a former F/A-18 pilot with the United States Navy, now flying the F/A-18 with the Navy Reserve. Top Gun trained, he taught dogfighting for over 10 years on active duty. Sharply banking to the left and back to the right, he'll turn the airplane around and come by to show you the rolling capabilities of this Aero-4 in Czechoslovakia, now known as the Czech Republic. And here he comes from the right in the L-39. Nose comes up and a roll to the left and a 4-point hesitation roll, stopping every 90 degrees of roll. Nose up again and roll it back to the right and another 4-point. 500 of these were brought to America. There's over 300 of them flying in America today. And now coming back from the left. Baru's going to pull the nose up and keep it tracking across the horizon in a nice Navy-style barrel roll, 90 degrees of heading change. All the controls constantly moving in the barrel roll. Ailerons to roll the airplane, the elevator and rudders to move the airplane. He's going to come on around in this right-hand turn and keep that nose tracking up once again. Now notice that the rate of roll is continuing, the nose is continuing to climb, and now starting to descend. Rate of roll continues, nose heading on down. The ailerons and rudder rolling the airplane in a second barrel roll. The Epps family pioneered aviation in Georgia. The base of operations at Atlanta's Peachtree DeKalb Airport. Ryan International, making every flight safer with their advanced instruments and avionics. The Mercury Air Centers, we make it easy. They have over 20 locations nationwide. Coming back from the left at this time, Baru's got it slowed down. so that he can extend the landing gear and then apply full power and roll the aircraft in the dirty roll. Careers in Aviation also sponsored by PPG Aerospace Technology. For the most demanding industry in the world, PRC DeSoto Aerospace is designed to carry the same load as an earth mover while running at the speed of a Formula One race car. Coming back from the right, very low and very fast, in the L-39 is Bill Rhode. Pulls the nose up, gives you a wave of the airplane as he makes his inverted pass. Climb up and gain a little bit of altitude as he turns the airplane around to come back in, because he's going to need some energy. You see, with a jet airplane, to get the thrust, you got the air coming in the front, you got the air going out the back. And that's what makes the thrust. But when your tail slides, it doesn't know. But take a look right now as he comes by in a beautiful photo pass to get the energy he needs to pull into the vertical. Here he goes. Full power on as he continues to climb vertically. Checking his airspeed now. It's dropping and dropping and dropping. Put your cameras on him as he slides the jet backwards. Pushing the nose on over, looking at the gauges, saying, come on, jet, keep running. I like that sound. It's running. Oh, my. You don't see that done by many jet airplanes. But you just saw it done in the L-39. 500 knot top speed, but yet he's only going to be doing about 90 knots, about 100 miles an hour, just as he touches down for his landing in just a few moments. But put your cameras on as he comes by in the photo pass. A beautiful airplane. Imported and maintained by International. Touching down right now is Bill Rowland in the L-39. Careers in Aviation. A charitable youth education group educating and inspiring young people as they make their own way into aviation careers. Joining a way of life is rewarding as it is exciting. As you see, they put on not only these aerobatic demonstrations,